If you're looking for a new game this holiday season to pass the time before GTA 6 gets here, check out G2A with a link in the description and use cashback code BOSS if you want to save a little bit extra as well. Merry Christmas Eve, everyone. We just received a new update to the Grand Theft Auto 6 map, the first one in over half a year. We'll be talking about all the changes and more all in this video today. So as all fans seem to be on pins and needles over December 27th, and will we get a trailer or not, I would call it the official GTA 6 map finally received a new update. In fact, it's the first update since April 29th, which makes sense because there hasn't really been a whole lot that's happened this year in terms of Grand Theft Auto 6. At least it's given us a look at what possibly a new map could look like. But I want to go over the changes right now and the statement from the overall head of the mapping project, Dupsor, which, in case you guys are wondering where I'm getting this from, this is coming from the official GTA 6 mapping Discord. There's also threads on various forum sites, and essentially what this is it's a compilation of a ton of different community members all working together, analyzing everything from the leaks to what we've seen in the trailer to the artwork, and essentially piecing together a map of Vice City and the state of Leonida. So here's the description. Hello everyone, I know it's been a long wait and a dry year for GTA fans. I plan to provide a small map update this month regardless of whether there was a trailer too. Sadly there was not, as many of us has hoped there would be. Hopefully Rockstar gives us something soon. This update is more or less focused on Vice Beach and the East Coastline, and once Rockstar has posted something new to chew on, that will ignite the hype in me, which I and many of you thrive on, which will also increase map development rate. With that out of the way, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to all. And so I want to go over the changelog right now, and I'll also put the map on the screen so you guys can take a look at it. So they begin with saying this: change the way elevation data works to make it clearer, refer to the key for more information, updated the entire South Beach area based on continued analysis, updated the speculative northeast coast based on new triangulation data, added highly speculative border outlines to the map on areas with not so much to no data, refer to the key for more information, updated the speculative position and scale of waning sands to match new changes to the east coastline, updated named buildings in Homestead and the Port Gellhorn Motel area, added Cruise Terminal D to Port Vice City based on new evidence, tweaked the road that connects the Venetian Islands to Bayshore based on revised data, and fixed paths in Port Gellhorn that were incorrect road types. And so if we zoom in on the new key, you can see some of the changes that were made. Like, for example, you've got roads, alleyways, highways, the Vice City Metro Mule, railroads, as well as borders. And you can also see that there are speculative roads, speculative alleys, speculation highways, speculation metro, railway, and borders as well. So you can kind of see what's been confirmed and then what's been a little bit of speculation, which gives us the overall final shape of the map. You can also see that there is urban landmass, rural landmass. Any landmass that has elevation, you can see is going to be listed in the various shades of gray. Obviously, bodies of water, beach, urban detail, buildings, and speculative buildings. And I'll leave a link to this entire map in the description if you guys are interested in checking it out for yourself. It's obviously incredibly cool. In case you guys are wondering, this is version 0.047. The last version we got was actually 0.046. Again, that happened back in April 2024. And I'll put them side by side right now so you guys can take a look at them for yourself. It's actually quite different how much the map has been changed. One thing I notice in particular is right in the northeast corner of the map. That sort of shape of that little peninsula that sticks out seems to be a little bit different. The peninsula in the northwest corner of the map seems to be relatively the same. That also was not removed. That was sort of an area of, controversy, I guess you could say, adding that peninsula to kind of make it look more like the shape of real life Florida, but that has remained the same. Another big thing that I've noticed is the entire map seems to have trimmed up a little bit. If you just look from left to right, you can see that, version 0.046, there's no real way to say this. It looks a little bit chunkier. It looks a little bit fatter. This version 0.047, seems to be slimmed down quite a bit. So there is a big difference there. I don't know what that necessarily means for the map size. It's obviously going to be an absolutely massive map regardless. Just looking at the new map though, they've updated the entire South Beach area, which does seem to have a few different changes there based on what we saw in version 0.046. Again, like we just talked about, the entire northeast coast kind of got an updated look, which is a whole lot different from the other version, version 0.046. They've also updated the Waning Sands area, which is an area just north of Vice City. So again, it's still kind of on that northeast coastline that we don't know a ton about. There's honestly only a couple of areas that the trailer really revealed to us. It feels like the majority of it was in Vice City, Port Gellhorn, but I feel like there's still like 90 to 80% of the world that we haven't seen yet. And so that leads to, of course, a lot of speculation and things that haven't been able to been filled in by the leaks, or honestly could have changed from the leaks, given that by the time the game comes out, those would have been more than 3 or 4 years old, of course. Homestead and the Port Gellhorn motel area obviously got a big update. Now, this is something we did see a lot of in the trailer. It was essentially the last like 10 to 15 seconds of the trailer where Jason and Lucia are hiding out in the motel. Obviously, the robbery that takes place nearby, that received some new updates, as well as the Cruise Terminal D to Port Vice City. We also saw that in the trailer as well. There have been some updates to that on the map, as well as a road that connects the Venetian Islands to Bayshore. This is going to be one of the islands that we see that connects to mainland Vice City to the beach area on Vice City. It's going to be obviously different than what we saw in Grand Theft Auto Vice City, just because there's only like 3 bridges that connect those main worlds. Obviously in Grand Theft Auto 6 and the modern version of Vice City, there's going to be a ton more of that. Now, like I mentioned earlier, this isn't a massive update, but it is the most up-to-date map of the entire state of Leonida as well as Vice City. It's certainly going to take something like some screenshots from Rockstar or obviously a second trailer until we're able to officially dive into really updating the map a whole lot more. But honestly, every time this map gets updated, I just get so excited, not only to explore the areas that we kind of have an idea of, like Port Gellhorn and Vice City, but all the areas that we have no idea even what their names are or what secrets or mysteries they might have. And we also don't know if there's going to be any other surrounding islands, if Grand Theft Auto 6's map is going to be an island, or if it's going to have surrounding areas just like Florida does in real life, surrounding states like Alabama and Georgia. Are those going to be featured in some capacity, or is the entire state of Leonida just going to be its own sort of floating island, kind of like Los Santos is in the entire state of San Andreas, even though we know that's California, and that's of course connected to other states like Oregon, Nevada, and Arizona. Rockstar has yet with any of their games to really create anything other than a floating island, which is what we saw in Vice City. It's what we saw in San Andreas. To a degree, that one was just more of like a square or a box. Obviously, Grand Theft Auto 4 and GTA 5. But anyways, I'd love to hear from you guys in those comments down below. What do you think of the brand new Grand Theft Auto 6 map and its latest updated version of Vice City in the entire state of Leonida, version 0.047? I think it looks good. I think it's honestly the best looking version so far. And now that you kind of compare them side by side, I kind of like the slimmer down body, I guess you could call it, as well as the updates to the northeast corner. I just think it looks really cool. Let me know in those comments down below, though, what area of the map are you looking forward to exploring the most, and what are you looking forward to doing? Is it going to be some sort of stunt jump? Is it going to be finding one of the secrets that was revealed in the leaks? Or is it just going to be completing the main story, going about it as you might may? Let me know what you think in those comments down below. I'd love to hear from you guys down there. If you guys did go and enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. You want to stay up to date on all the GTA 6 videos that I'll be doing here on my channel, and be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.